This is a man who has a storied career behind him, Thomas Hearns. 5 world titles, 5 different weight classes. You take a look at the welterweight, which he won over Pepino Cuevas, the super welterweight when he beat Benitez, the light heavyweight title when he knocked off Dennis Andries, the WBC middleweight championship he won, and the WBO super middleweight crown. This is a man with a great history behind him. Could it be a 6th title is in the offing here tonight?
Well, it certainly looks like if Tommy has a lot of willpower, it's the 11th and 12th, the championship is his to be taken.
Hill trying the right finally after following with the left. Now Hill trying to be a little more active offensively. Perhaps he's testing the water here to see if Hearns is slowing down after Hearns really didn't do a lot in that last round.
Well, they've told him he's got to take these rounds, but they said the same thing in Hearns' corner. They said you got to put the combination together, you're going to sleep. Now, whether he's tired or whether he can't get that old body to respond is another thing, but certainly with the advantage he had, he sure should have come ahead. So now he's got these 2 rounds. He blows these 2, and he's blown a chance to win another victory. On the other hand, if he wins these 2, it could very well be that he wins it.
Good right hand by Virgil Hill as he backed Hearns into the corner. There was a good right before they got tangled up, and it was Virgil Hill who landed, and Hearns kind of slapped at him right back.
Sharper punching from Hearns again.
You know, I think that was the first clean right that Virgil Hill landed in this fight for him.
Yeah, it has. He has just not thrown it. See, he's not throwing anything there, and Tommy's blocking it all. Curious to see that Hearns has let the fire die.
Hearns appeared to be taking total command of the fight in round 9. Really had a big round. Look at that kick from Thomas.
Now that's a big hook. And comes back Hill with a good left and right.
Hill trying to fire back, looking for that long sought-after respect. That was the theme of this fight, a battle for respect. Right hand by Thomas Hearns. Wobbled Virgil Hill a little bit.
Another good shot to the body by Hearns, and now Hearns is building up these points. Good hook by Hearns.
Here comes Thomas again. He'll go to both the body and the head. He just missed with the right hand. Follows it up with the left. Hearns misses. There it goes. There's the right hand by Thomas Hearns. Hill again in some difficulty.
Hill in difficulty. Sledgehammer blows by Tommy. Sledgehammer blows.
Hill trying to fire back. But does he have anything with which to hurt Thomas Hearns?
It's all macho on the part of Virgil Hill. He's just trying to show his heart, but that could be very dangerous instead of trying to hold on and tie up.
It's a big rally by Thomas Hearns. Hill was not wobbling and staggering. They're not trying to mislead you that way, but he was in some trouble, in a bit of difficulty there, no question. And now the champ, Tommy.
You could see his punches had nothing, and you could see a look of desperation on his face. Another big round for Tommy Hearns.
Bell ends round 11. I think these instructions from Freddie Roach.
This guy's stumbling around out there. You got to finish the sucker. Yeah. You got to not just fuck around. Let's go now. You got to pick it up. First, you got to go punches. Inside with this guy. Open up. You hear me? Both hands. You're in there doing nothing. Your hands are free. You get mean, Virgil. Come on. Fight this guy. Yeah. Open up.
That right hand that lands solidly would have put just about anybody away, and yet Virgil flails back almost reflexively because it's almost impossible to imagine why he didn't go down. Well, this fight's up for grabs. I have Tommy ahead, 105, 104. Tommy smiling.
Freddie Roach was pleading with Virgil Hill to let his fists go in this round. Absolute desperation coming from Freddie Roach. He's going, your hands are free, throw something.
I hope Tommy doesn't think this fight's in the bag and can rest this last round. He has had such bad luck in the fights that he's ahead and got caught, but it doesn't look like Virgil Hill's got anything to catch him with. Hill has no power left, and well, he shouldn't with the hammering blows that he's taken. One thing can be said, he's got a granite chin, has Virgil Hill.
I think Hearns has got to approach this 12th round with having a good round. Remember 2 years ago, everybody thought he was miles ahead of Sugar Ray Leonard when they fought. And Hearns got caught in that last round, lost the last round, and ended up getting a draw in a fight that everyone thought he had won.
That must be going through his mind, but he has to know that he needs this last round. He has to know that in a close fight, it just may be the champion that takes it. So even though he's a legend, oh, here comes Tommy Hearns.
So much more on the punches of Hearns than Virgil Hill.
When Hearns' mind clicks into killer, boy, it is a different fighter that punches.
All right, come on.
And when he punches, they're so accurate and so effective that the points build up. It's going to be hard for Virgil Hill to retain his championship, but then again, we have seen stranger stories.
Hill trying to be more aggressive, trying to throw the right now. But in doing so, don't forget, he becomes a little more open to the Thomas Hearns bombs.
Mills Lane's done a very decent job of refereeing because you haven't seen him, and that's when you know the guy's doing well.
Hill coming forward finally with the right, throwing the jab. Less than a minute to go in this fight.
But getting hit as he does that. As soon as he comes in, Tommy's getting into attack mode. Oh, what a right hand by Tommy. Oh, another left hook right on the ear.
That right hand caught Hill on the side of the head, still jarred him.
What a heart and what a chin has Virgil Hill. On the other hand, let's finally say it, the weakened chin of Tommy Hearns has nowhere been in evidence, and his legs are there tonight.
Well, I'll tell you this, Thomas Hearns is not a sharp fighter.
Well, not off tonight. He fought an undefeated, very tough fighter. In my book, he's winning this fight. This round is not over. It's been Hearns' destiny.
Here comes Thomas again. Two right hands.
He's mauling and he's beating him up. And now let's let it play to the finish.
There does not seem to be any doubt in the minds of the Thomas Hearns people that they have won this championship and that Thomas Hearns has ascended to a world title for the 6th time. The judges will decide that, however.
If you just, and I always say, if you just walked in the room and saw this fight, you have to say that Tommy dominated the fight and convincingly proved to be a better boxer, did more damage with his punches, and should have won it. Point by point, I got it 115 to 113. May well be that he won it by more, and it also, since we have seen some strange decisions, maybe that Virgil Hill sees it out. So we will soon see. Don't go away.
Well, of course, if you listen to Freddie Roach in that corner and the sense of desperation that was in his voice as he was pleading with Virgil Hill to throw more going into that last round, and Virgil did try in that last round to throw more punches, to be more aggressive, and I thought he was for the first time really in the fight, beginning to take it a little to Thomas Hearns, but there was no question that the difference